Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Mr. Deadman. And this one's pre-recorded because I'm not doing anything live on Friday. It's Christmas Eve. I should ask, how is your Christmas going? How's your Christmas Eve? Right? I'm guessing you were listening to this afterwards. Maybe everything's been done. Maybe you're listening to it the day of. Maybe you're listening to it on Christmas Eve night. Well, if you're listening to this on Christmas Eve, I have to ask, is everything planned? Got everything ready? Are you missing some things? If you're missing some things now, it's kind of too late, right? Got somebody on the list? Kind of too late now. What are you going to do? Huh? Pull 20 out of the wallet and wrap it up or something? What are you going to do? Maybe give them a lump of coal. I don't know. I think everything's going to be fine. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I think around Christmas Eve, around that time, hopefully it's not a gift you're looking for. Hopefully now it's the meal, right? What are we going to eat? Is the food done? Now, I don't know about for you, but for my family, we usually eat Mexican food for Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve anyway. Some families that go turkey again. Turkey's Thanksgiving. I had enough turkey already. I'm good. I had turkey and ham for leftovers for 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. 2 weeks. I don't need that again. Now, usually Mexican food. Tacos, fajitas, enchiladas. Good stuff. What's y'all's tradition? What do you do on Christmas Eve? What do y'all eat? Some people get Chinese. Do you get Chinese food? Do you make Chinese food? Do you get a pizza? You eat lasagna? Just burgers and fries? Really, burgers and fries? That'd be interesting. Maybe it's steak. Maybe you have a nice steak dinner. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section. Guys, this is going to be a very chill, rant and chill. The only thing I have planned to talk about are the essential things. On kind of glancing back on this channel here, I'm going to talk a little bit about Jack Murphy being a cuck. Of course, I got his article here. You go look around. Doesn't take too long. Got his... By the way, if you don't know what this is already, you probably do. Jack Murphy, who's a frequent guest on Tim Pool, has an article that he had written years ago in 2015 called Cultivating Erotic Energy from a Surprising Source. Now that, when I read it, I'm not going to censor anything. It's going to be vulgar, all right? So I'm going to save that for the end, all right? If you don't want to have that vulgarity on your Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, or just in your life at all. What I want to do is take some time to reflect on this channel and what it has done for me. And when I talk about this, I'm talking about this channel has become essentially a reaction channel, which I do not have a problem with. I've said that before. I like it. Through the reactions, there was the bands I've been exposed to, I've been introduced to, and that I enjoy. The bands I was listening to before doing this channel and my thoughts on them. That's kind of what I want to share here. So essentially what I'm saying here, let's start off with Babymetal. Guys, ladies, are you worried about Babymetal? Are you? Well, I guess I should have asked, are you a fan of Babymetal? Are a big fan? Kind of like them a lot? Do you see them as metal? Do you not see them as metal? Do you not even define them as a band? Maybe more of like a performance group, an entertainment package, so to speak. They're definitely not a traditional band in that they all have instruments to play. The people who have the instruments to play are the backing force. But you have the trio. Well, was it trio? Now it's really a duo The third person's a dancer. They kind of replace here and there. The Avengers, I think they call them. But none of that really matters now, though, because there's a hiatus. The hiatus was announced in October, and nothing has really changed since then. Guys, I'm worried. I'm worried about Babymetal. It's a profitable franchise, so it would be a crime to just let it die. Well, hold on. I'm thinking very American, aren't I? There, thinking very American businessman. The sort of mindset that happens in Hollywood, right? A profitable franchise, can't let it die. Let's milk it. Let's get as much dollars out that we can out of it. In the right hands, Babymetal is a profitable franchise and can do just fine. And I don't have any. I don't think there's going to be an issue there. There wouldn't be if they wanted to do it some more. Koba Metal, I don't think is going to just milk it for every dollar that it's worth. Even though now he's selling merchandise of himself and all that, but. So yeah, Babymetal is on a hiatus. Like I said, it's been announced in October. There's a tweet. I could read you the little thing. You probably know what I'm talking about. On a post on October 29th, unofficial Babymetal news. Koba Metal reconfirms at his latest interview in Young Guitar. That was in November. It's funny how this post is in October 29th, but that's November. That's weird. How does that work? How does that work? No, never mind. That interview is to be released. That issue is supposed to be released in November, but they did the interview beforehand. All right. So if you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. That post is October 29th, but the interview, or I guess the article, the magazine with the interview comes out later on. Yeah, that's how they do that. So not some weird time warp thing. Okay. Koba Metal didn't do some weird time bending thing. Okay. Anyway, he goes in to say, however, as this uncertain situation continues, there are still fans that might be expecting more shows to come soon. So rather than keep them in limbo, we decided it was better to make an additional special announcement out of respect. Which was that we would be taking a break from live performances for a while. This is rather rare for Babymetal to do. It's COVID, man. Thank you, China. Thank you, Dr. Fauci. Thank you, was it NIH? Thank you for funding this in a roundabout way. So Babymetal's pretty much on a hiatus right now because they're not doing live performances. I heard a rumor that supposedly they had another album. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true at all. Okay. My question is, are they done? Like, is this hiatus gonna cause some issues? Are we going to start seeing these girls pop up in other J-pop groups? It's been real quiet, uncomfortably quiet. I know COVID makes it hard to perform live. There's other bands that I follow on this channel that They still perform live. They still perform, and they're very active on their YouTube channels and very active in producing. Like Nemophila for one, Mary's Blood. Mary's Blood just took a hiatus though. They took a hiatus pretty much because I think Saki. I think she has other interests. They didn't want to just disband, but I think right now they have other interests they want to pursue. And don't be surprised of all the members in one way or the other, pursue other interests. Let's see, Bandmaid's very active. I mean, they're still active. Hmm. Nemophila, of course, is active. Their new album is pretty good. Well, their first studio album. Reviewed that the other day. Really good. Really liked it. Was surprised by Game Over and Rollin'. Anyway. So I'm saying it's still possible for Babymetal to do live performances. But I suppose because I mean, what's going on here? Is it a lot of the live performances are out of Japan, like in Europe? And that's not going to be possible because of COVID and the COVID lockdowns and all the crazy stuff that's happening. I mean, guys, at this point with the whole COVID stuff, I mean, I said this months ago that I'm already done with it. Mentally, I'm like, come on, whatever. There's Omicron variant. I do not care. I'm not worried in the slightest. I wasn't even worried in the beginning. Okay, well, initially when I saw the videos coming out from China, I was really worried. But like, I just do not care. I mean, is COVID something you guys are still afraid of? Did the Omicron variant cause any issues for y'all to get together for the holidays? Did you have that one family member that was like, guys, we wear double masks, 2 masks, and they're wearing cloth masks? Even when the CNN doctor came out and said, oh yeah, this cloth masks, they're essentially useless. I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube, but that's what CNN said. So, I mean, you know, whatever, man. Right? Find out. I guess if I misspoke, I said the wrong phrase, said too much there, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, I'm worried about Babymetal. I'm worried about them. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, how long can they postpone live performances in Babymetal? We got to hear something in January. If we don't hear anything in January, I would be really worried. If it comes March and we haven't heard anything, oh, most definitely. If it's summer in August of 2022, by that point, if you don't hear anything about Babymetal, I think it's done. But maybe you need to be more optimistic here, not be such a doomer. No, you know, not be so black-pilled about the whole thing. I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, what if they postpone for quite a while, and they go, you know, maybe they look at the girls, Sue and Moa, and be like, well, they're kind of a little too old for Babymetal now. Whether they could just replace them? That's not the issue. That's not been an issue, right? I don't think so. You can't replace them. You can't replace them. What I just said was crazy, right? They wouldn't be thinking about that. All right, before I move on, talk about Lovebites and other bands that I've been, I guess, exposed to with this channel and really fell into. What are your favorite Babymetal tracks? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, name me Babymetal tracks, and the first songs that come up, what are the first 3 or 5 tracks that you can think of instantly? The One, Gimme Chocolate, Karate, Megatsune, Ein? Did I even say? I never say that one right. Okay, but those are the 5 that come to mind immediately. Let's see. Other bands, Gotrek Spin. If it wasn't for doing the reaction videos, I don't think I would have got into Gotrek Spin. And they're a really good band. In a way, I like Gotrek Spin. I'm being honest here, okay? Not that I lie, but I'm not joking around or anything, is what I mean. Gotrek Spin, I actually like them a little bit more than Lovebites, Bandmade, Babymetal, all those other bands. There's something about them. It's their tone, the variety of their music, and you know, when I watch their live performances, just something about their energy there. I like that. I like that in a way. Love Bites is powerful. Love Bites is a powerful force to reckon with. They deliver heavy metal. They deliver thrash. They deliver speed. They deliver just all around, man. Good stuff. And if it wasn't for doing the rant and chill and having it shift to a reaction channel, I would have gone into them, but wouldn't fallen into them. So I think the biggest gift for me this year was, you know, learning about Love Bites, becoming a fan of Love Bites, and still a fan of Love Bites, and also, like I said, Gotrek Spin. So essentially what I'm doing here, guys, I'm saying thank you for giving me a nice gift, which is recommendations and bands I should get into, and that's good. I know I've been bad, you know, ever since I've been doing these streams on Twitch. I don't really pull from the YouTube comments section that much, you know. Now things are going to shift again. I'm going to do the reaction videos like I did before in the past. I'm going to ask for recommendations in the comment section and in Discord, of course. Get them that way. But I don't plan on doing like live reactions, like live stream over on Twitch. They Twitch. I'm going to just chill and game there, play either retro games or lately a lot of Halo. And that's what I'm going to do over there. Kind of like just a hangout. If you want to hang out, you can hang out, whatever. And I'll just do the reactions like I did before. I think that will be fine. That will be fine. Unless there's something that's very particular that I can't really show on YouTube, but I want to react to it anyway, like maybe a certain live performance, then we'll do it over there. But I'll make sure that's announced in the posts and all that. What else? Well, with Love Bites talks, talk about Love Bites. When I ask you what are your favorite Love Bites songs, what are the first songs that come to mind? What comes to mind? Crusade, Hammer of Wrath. Man, what is it? End of Time? What's the song? God dang it. Shadowmaker. Set the World on Fire. MDO. Yeah, MDO is one. We're like, was it Mastermind 01? That one, I remember that one I had a particular liking for. Anyway, yeah, just listen to the comment section, the first 3 or 5 songs that come to mind when you think of Love Bites. Okay, there's a lot of good ones. Okay, a lot of great ones. But about them, are you worried about them? Do you think they're gonna have an issue finding a bassist? I don't really think they will. I think they'll be fine. I think, if anything, it's kind of silly that Miho left the way she did. But, you know, it's her choice. I think any competent bassist would want to join Love Bites, especially now that they're... I mean, you couldn't ask... I don't think you could ask for a sweet... I mean, you probably could ask for a sweeter gig of other bands, for sure. But that is a sweet gig. That is good. I mean, they already have like 3 studio albums, a number of EPs, number of live albums. So they're established, they're recognized, they're known. Yeah, jumping in on now would be great, right? Man, you just have to play catch up and then show that you're good, and then you can contribute to the band if they even allow you to. You know, I don't know if they would. Hopefully they wouldn't treat the bassists. Hopefully Love Bites won't treat their new bassists like how Metallica treats their new bassists. You know, like that new member of the band is always treated like the rut. You know, it's like, well, you're not really part of the team. You know, you're there, but you're not really there. You know. But yeah, those girls will be fine. They'll be fine. It'll be silly for them to disband. They have something really good, and they all recognize it. I think they recognize it. However, with that said, if one other member leaves, that could spell problems. If the drummer leaves, then that might be the beginning of another Destros, just another Destros situation. Or Destros, that was a band that just kept on changing members over and over again. It didn't really have stability, which is unfortunate. But the fortunate thing from that is out of that chaos spawned many other groups. So if anything, the Destros tree gave us Lovebites. It gave us Fate Gear. Hey, I like Fate Gear. I just want to like them more than I do. You know, I've said that many times. Fate Gear is another band I've been exposed to because of this channel. Mary's Blood. There is a Unlucky Morpheus. That's the name of that band. So there's another band. What is it? Morpheus. Unlucky Morpheus. So the singer of Fuki. Yeah, really good band. Good stuff. I think out of all the bands I've been exposed to, I think the one that is definitely more prominent, and you can see my reactions, Lovebites. It's gonna be Lovebites, and then Mephila, of course. Unlucky Morpheus makes a frequent appearance on this channel. Gotrek Spin made a lot of appearances, did a lot of reactions on there of their stuff. There's some other bands that I really like that I have not really delved into too much. Gamlet is one. Gamlet, I think the name. Yeah. Galmet. Am I saying it right? I'm just doing off memory right here. Hold on, let me look it up. Is it Galmet? Yeah, Galmet. They're pretty cool. There's one band I was starting to really like, Girlfriend, but apparently they're not a band anymore. They disbanded. There's some quirky stuff I've been introduced to that I like too. When I was doing a lot of the J-pop and J-pop group reactions, there was Bish. That was good. Oh, and Necronomicon? No, Necronomic Idol? Okay, just Necronomicon plus Idol. Okay, I'm not even saying the group's name right. Necronom Idol. There we go. That's good. That's good stuff. I don't know if they did a follow-up video to their like very Lovecraftian music video. I hope so, because they have some good stuff. Man, during that time, you guys really exposed me to some interesting stuff, and I liked a lot of it. There's one, I can't think of the name of the group. It's something about pineapples killing aliens. That music video got that YouTube would not allow me to put that music video up. It got blocked. Pineapple alien or something. What am I talking about here? I can't think of the name of that group right now. But you know what I'm talking about. If I just search Pineapple Alien J-pop, am I gonna get something? Oh, there we go. Atarashi Gakko. Pineapple Kryptonite. Yes. That group is interesting. They are funny. They're very quirky. I like them. The men of culture stuff, probably not as much. Probably won't be doing as much men of culture stuff. Maybe here and there. The thing is, I created myself like a daily routine that was starting to get, it's starting to feel like work. And that's not good. You know? I don't know about you, but like you'll get into a routine, or I'll get into a routine and I'll like it for a little while, but just the repetition of it all, it gets tiring, and it's like, okay, I need to do something else. So the routine that I had, while maybe some liked it, live streaming on Twitch, the reaction stuff, and then cropping it up and put it out. I'm going to shift from that, and then constantly doing the minute culture every week. I'm going to shift from that too. I'm going to just the streams on during the weekdays on Twitch, just relax, chill, play some games, talk some stuff, whatever, hang out, whatever. I could do Friday nights rant and chill like this, and chill, obviously talk about things. I'm gonna keep things low key, and then also some things that are gonna maybe fire you up, not really ruffle our feathers, but just things that I guess are rant worthy. Like, for instance, Jack Murphy. Here I'm going to be talking about Jack Murphy being a massive cuck. Now, it doesn't really anger me or upset me in any way, because I was never really a fan of Jack Murphy. I didn't even really know who he was, other than he was like a guest on Tim Pool's quite a bit. And there was at one time where Tim Pool was chastising him over him getting his kid vaccinated, whatever, because he wanted his kid to play in sports, and Tim was pretty much calling him a failure as a parent, which Tim doesn't have kids, so he can shut the fuck up there, okay? Tim Pool could just shut the fuck up there. But Jack Murphy is the face, the leading man of the liminal group or whatever, the liminal order. And that's pretty much he's a life coach of how to be a manly man, how to be a positive man. That's Jack Murphy. I guess I'll go ahead and put his image here on the screen. By the way, as I do this, what are your thoughts about Jack Murphy? Do you have any thoughts about this at all? Think it's funny? Think it's gross? How far does this go? Does this expose him also as a grifter or a fake fraud conservative? Some people have said that. So yeah, that's a good image of him with the title of his article, Cultivating an Erotic Energy from a Surprising Source. Yeah, he's super male cuck Jack Murphy. He is the leader of the liminal order, and you could join their group for like $100 or something. Apparently, it's high. It's. I guess a lot of people subscribe to this. Jack Murphy is coaching men on how to be cucks. That must be what it is. Now, I have the article. I have the article in question, and I will start reading it. It is bad. Okay. Last warning. If you don't want to hear the stuff, there's stuff about rape, stuff about being a cuck, of course. Something about little girls. Last warning. All right. And it goes like this. Today I sent my... Let me just put it on the screen too so you know that I'm not messing with you guys. Today I sent my adoring, loyal, hot, young girlfriend of 2 years to have sex with a stranger from Tinder. She is currently at his apartment, checked in with me via text, and is presumably sucking and fucking her way to a good time. I'm alone writing. Couldn't be happier. Now that sounds like a massive cope, right? Sounds like how could he be happy with that? A girlfriend of 2 years, and you know she's sucking on somebody. You know what he's going to say? That this turns him on. That's why he's happy. Get turned on by some other guy banging your chick? Oh, he's going to say he gets turned on because now he has to show her a good time to outdo the previous guy. Because really he's dominant. He's a dom. He likes to dominate. He likes to dominate, but he put himself in a submissive role to then dominate? What? Why does it? If that's his thing, why doesn't he go with her? And then when she's about to meet with Matt, or what's his name, Matt from Tinder, he could then bust in and be like, "Surprise! I'm actually cucking you," you know. And there you go. You could dominate your girlfriend and then turn that stranger on Tinder into a cuck. But I guess that's not very manly. Anyway, goes on to say, now before you write me off as another salon.com freak who wants to be a cuckold, well, that's what you are, and some kind of spineless beta undermale, hear me out. This has been a long road. My manhood is intact. My dick is hard. Well, I mean, betas still get hard dicks too. I'm almost 40. Okay, years ago, after my divorce and for my blue pill marriage, I found Roisy, Roosh V, and Rational Male. Okay. Along the way, I made friends of Cernovich. Cernovich is also a cuck. We came up together in the game. I've learned and practiced Tantra, various elements of the BDSM lifestyle, and just about every single angle, pun intended, for male-female relations. Like, guys, I'm going to pump the brakes right here. If you do this stuff, like, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. If you are some sort of freak, keep it to yourself. Okay? It doesn't go well, especially with the conservative voice, and that's what this guy presents him as, whatever. It does not go well. All right? It just doesn't go well. Anyway, it goes on to say, I've learned in practice... Oh, wait. I've learned over time how my natural disposition is to be dominant. Okay, for submissive women, I'm practically an ideal. I've had sex slaves. Okay, this is the line I was talking about in my previous video. I've had sex slaves, little girls, and tied them all up. Now, I have questions here. I have questions for Jack. When you say little girls, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like very petite girls? Are we talking about something else? I mean, I don't know why you would call your sex slaves little girls. I don't know why you would call the women that you have as sex slaves little girls. Okay, I don't know why you would do that. Why don't you... I mean, god damn it. I wouldn't put it past this guy, honestly, to bang jailbait. I wouldn't put it past this guy to bang 16-year-olds. I would not. I would not. He probably would. If he's into like... Dude, if he's into like sexual experimentation, stuff like that, as it's written here, I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put... Look, he's... If we were to ask him, are you the type of guy that, if she says she's 18, she's 18? Is that how we roll? You don't even ask for ID? Hey, she says she's 18, she's 18. Hey, then, you know? We don't like to judge. Anyway, he goes on to say, and yet I sent my 15-year junior girlfriend to bang Matt from Tinder. Why? Hopefully that's not MundaneMatt. You know who MundaneMatt is. Can you imagine if that was MundaneMatt cucking this guy? That's what I'm going to go with here. MundaneMatt cucked Jack Murphy. Can we do that? Can we make that a meme? Is that possible? Years of being in a dead-end marriage, sexless, undesired, and unappreciated, made me question myself, made me question my manliness. So what, you decided to get cucked by MundaneMatt? I was emasculated. And couples therapy for the 60-year-old shriveled arbiter proclaimed my sexual urges unreasonable, that my wife had no obligation nor even a passing concern for the existential angst my unrequited sex energy was creating. So he was a sex freak. He had closeted urges. He wanted to come out. It sounds like he's having a midlife crisis. Wanted to bang a lot of people, have crazy sex, experience new life. Look, man, people do crazy things that they probably shouldn't do, right? I mean, I bought a Harley Davidson Fat Boy. That's my learning how to ride bike. And how am I doing, by the way? I'm actually doing tight turns, like tight turns around, pretty much. Like, I go to a parking lot, and I could do pretty good figure eights. But left side, I'm good. Right side, a little wide. I need to tighten that up. And I'm saying that the reason why Fat Boys have big ass tires. And if you do it on one of those motherfuckers, you're good. You're good. Okay. If you ever watch those cop videos, those cops doing tight things, they're always using a street glide or road glide or whatever. Because, I mean, good luck doing it on a Fat Boy. But that's what I'm doing. And that's my goal is to make it a super tight figure eight and eventually make a video on that. That'd be cool. Maybe. Anyway, back to this. I was dying. My personal Maslow's unmet, but they didn't care. Ultimately, divorce and subsequent rape followed. What is he talking about? I don't even know if I want to click that. From that disorder, I'm gonna go on here. This is annoying. He's just rambling, making excuses of why he's a cuck. My sex in my previous marriage was horrible. All right. Let's see. It's okay to be desired. It's okay to desire being affirmed. Not getting that from your wife and not being able to get it everywhere, or not being able to get it elsewhere, is damaging. It takes healing. Okay. So away I went on a journey whose goal was to become desired purely for sexual and physical reasons. I wanted to be the most memorable sexual experience for each woman I slept with, to ruin her forever in a good way. Wow. Jesus Christ. This guy has a inflated sense of self-worth and ego. I mean, is he packing a big dick? Or does he have a 4-incher? What is he? Is he a grower or a shower? What is he? Now I want to think he has a 4-inch. I'm going to go, not only was he cucked by MundaneMatt, but he's a grower, not a shower, but unfortunately grows to like 4 inches. Okay? That's it. That's it. He wants to ruin women with his 4-inch prick. Maybe anally. Maybe. He has an article about that too. That's not in here, I don't think. A whole article about how if the chick don't take in the dick, then she's no good. Essentially. Wow. Yeah, I mean, a guy like this shouldn't be writing and talking about the sex life. I'm laughing about it because he put it out there. Anyway, he says now he succeeded, and now he's even sated. Okay, the edge gets far from center eventually. Excitement and novelty can wear off. Even novelty can be boring. There are only so many approaches to sex, so many different ways you can do it. The interesting part here is when he starts talking about right here. When my girlfriend and I decided together that I'm going to rape her whenever I want. What? What was that? Can you read that again? What did I just hear there? I think I heard a word. I'm not too clear. When my girlfriend and I decided together that I'm going to rape her whenever I want, the appearance of non-consent gives us extra erotic energy. So this dude could just at any time during the day just grab his girlfriend and just rape her. Just take her to the ground and just get into her. I mean, if they both agreed, then it's what they're into, I guess. Wow. I don't know if that's a woman you marry. I don't know. That's a woman you even have kids with. Oh my God, that is a woman that you have fun with. You could get that sort of stuff out of your system, and now you're ready to settle down and be be stable for a family. Man, that is crazy. Rape certainly is about bridging a gap, as it were. It inherently contains a certain anonymity to it. So wait, he even wears a mask. So he just comes into the house with a mask on, ski mask on, pretending to be somebody else. Wow. It turns her on like crazy. I love it. Healthy, vigorous sex can and does include violence and aggression. Power dynamics are often at the core. Damn, this guy's a fucking freak. But we decide in advance what is okay, and we have an established code of conduct. It is suspended disbelief. The disbelief allows us to create a gap to close. It creates a space for desire to reach out to the other person. A role-playing stranger rape puts us into different personas at the moment. I wonder if he gets raped. Sounds like it. Creating mystery, danger, and desire. Matt from Tinder. So MundaneMatt from Tinder helps us introduce another element which requires suspended disbelief. Just like my girlfriend knows I could nor ever would actually rape her, I too know that my girlfriend is not going to leave me for some guy she met on Tinder today to fuck. The entire experience is regimented according to my rules. I introduced her to the idea. I push it. So he pushed the idea. It was his idea to be cucked. He's like, baby, I like raping you. And I like it when you come with a strap on and rape me. Okay? But I have a crazier idea. What if you reach out to MundaneMatt on Tinder and you go suck his dick and you go fuck him? Okay? You do that. That's going to turn me on. What's alpha male about that? What is alpha male about urging your girlfriend to go sleep with other dudes? That is some mental gymnastics right there. Knowing his mindset so far, what we read, it is going to be that when she comes home, he's going to bang her too. Bang her and until she says that he is better. Okay? That is what it is. He wants to hear that he is better than other men after other men have been inside her. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Huh? Let me know, guys. Let me know. I mean, that is some messed up cuckery right there. Some crazy mental gymnastics. I don't know how you could present yourself as an alpha male or some sort of life coach. Guys, that's the other thing too. This stupid stuff, the luminal order, you don't need something like this to be a man. You question your manliness. Why? Why? Like, what do you want? You want to know how to live a better, manlier life? Get a hobby. Do stuff. Work out. Lift heavy things. Get stronger. Do things that's going to help you, help your self-esteem. Help your sense of self-worth. You have some goals you want to achieve? Achieve those goals. Okay? You want to work on a project? Work on the damn project. You want to create music or play guitar, learn guitar? Do that. You want to go fishing? Do that. You want to play sports, get better? Do that. Not happy with your life? What's wrong? Too much free time? Not doing much? Well, change that. Working out is an easy way to use that time up, and you'll feel better about yourself. Naturally, after you're done, you do feel better. No matter how out of shape you are, you always feel better after working out. That feeling after a good workout, where your body's really fatigued, tired, and you can't even move, that's a good feeling. That is a really good feeling. Because you earned that. You earned that. I mean, look, don't listen to me. My advice is horrible. I bought a freaking bike, a machine that could kill me if I operated wrong. To what? To prove something in myself. Obviously, that's why I did. That's why I did. I mean, you don't need to go spend hundreds of dollars to some luminal order to listen to Jackmurphy over here about how to be a manly man. What is a manly man? Have you seen manly men? The manly men, the big chiseled men with beards and stuff, cum catchers. I mean, is that manly? What? A lot of those guys are sucking fucking each other off. Is that manly? I mean, what is manly to you? I mean, some people say, playing video games all day, that's not manly. Well, it's not really good for you. Is that what you want? Is that fulfilling your life? Or if you feel afterwards that you lacking something, you probably are. Your body's probably wanting you to do something more physical, maybe to be outdoors. Do that. Okay? Being a man isn't about how many women you fucked. Okay? That's not being a man. You could be a manly man and still be a virgin. Come on now. Come on. The whole virginity thing is played up. Sex, honestly, guys, overrated. Overrated. I mean, if that's something you're into, fine. Do that, I suppose. But to me, that doesn't make you a manly man, just sleeping around a lot. To me, that makes you diseased, possibly. Maybe I need to wear a hazmat suit when I'm near you. Okay? So, if you're there in that situation, you struggle on what it means to be a man, don't reach out to these guys. Don't spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars for life advice from someone who probably doesn't have their life in order. I mean, clearly, the guy did not have his life in order. He was fucking around and wanted MundaneMatt to cuck him. I don't know. Does that sound like somebody who has his life in order? No. Let's see. It goes on to say in this article that her behavior is manifestation of his will. So he's allowing her to cuck him. He wants her to cuck him because he wants to, because it increases his arousal and it creates for a more powerful sexual experience afterwards. That's what he says here. He gets crazy level of erotic energy, and he has to fuck her and has to dominate her to get her to call him daddy, essentially. I mean, it goes on to say, look, putting ourselves into the situation creates a newer, crazier level of erotic energy that leads to even better and more powerful sexual experience. Call it sperm wars, fear of losing her, or jealousy. All of it contrived by our own suspended disbelief. It leads to an amping of my sexual energy in a way I've not experienced anywhere else. You know for damn sure this guy likes being called daddy. You know for damn sure he does. I'm Big Daddy. Basically, especially if he's referring to her as a little girl. Dude, I don't even... Do we want to explore that? Do we... I think the FBI should explore that. Unfortunately, the FBI is corrupted. The FBI is corrupted. You know they're corrupted. I think... Was it Salty Cracker? Or maybe someone else made a really good point about the FBI raided Epstein's Island. The FBI raided Epstein's Island. They got everything from Epstein's Island. There's no way everything was polished and clean and removed, right? Deleted. So they must have a mountain of evidence, a mountain of material. And in that material, there has to be something on somebody, some dirt on somebody. But I haven't heard of any sort of arrest or anything related from that. You know there's people connected. You know what Epstein Island was about. Everyone who went there knew what it was about. They're in on it. And it was all recorded. It was all blackmail material. That's what they were doing. That's how they made a lot of money and they made moves. So where's that stuff? I mean, what I'm essentially getting at here is the FBI is corrupt throughout and they allow sexual predators to continue to be a predator. For what reason? Maybe they're in on it too. Because I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know anything that justifies it. Anyway, so Jack Murphy in this article actually encourages the readers to be a cuck like him. He says, what I'm talking about is advanced stuff, guys. Apex level. It is apex level to be cucked by MundaneMatt. It is apex level to have MundaneMatt shoot a load in your girlfriend and then you go in for seconds. There are ground rules and conditions precedent required. Before closing on a deal like this, cultivating erotic energy can this way Cultivating erotic energy can be risky. Wow, okay, so it's not just me that's not reading this right. It's not written right. This sentence here. Cultivating erotic energy can be risky. You put one too many cans there. Your frame and trust must be impenetrable for this to work. You have to be in a certain place yourself before you can even try this. You have to have confidence, guys, is what he's saying. You have to know she's not going to leave you. What are you doing? He's playing mental games with himself. Why are you doing this? Learn, game, get fit, raise your status. Guys, so being a cuck raises your status. Are you sure you want to even... Guys, if you're part of the liminal order, you need to get out now. Look what he's telling you. This is what manhood is. This is what being a man, being an apex alpha sex beast is all about. Next thing you know, he's gonna say, okay, now you need to be tied up too. You tie up her and you dominate her. Now you need to let her tie you up and dominate you with a strap on. Don't worry. It's apex level stuff. You got to trust that she's not going to go too far. She's going to go just far enough. I mean, come on. Anyway. So guys, essentially what I'm getting here. I don't even know. I'm actually kind of disgusted about what I read. I feel my brain is melting. Jack Murphy, man. Jack Murphy. This guy. Supposed to be a life coach. Supposed to be an alpha male. If you want a link to this article, I'll include it in the description box so you can read it for yourself if you want that. Guys, honestly, let's help each other out. For the guys looking for life advice and how to be a man, I guess, a more fulfilling life, what would you give them? Honest advice. Come on. Trolls will troll, but honest advice. Come on. We got to help each other with this. Otherwise, if we don't help them, they go to people like Jack Murphy. Anyway. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy this rant and chill. I hope you guys have good holidays. Y'all take it easy.